Hello everyone, Oregon Moto John. We're going to add some 22 millimeter bar risers. These are SW Motech. I thought they were kind of overpriced till I received them, and I was like, these are really nice. Well, I'm sorry, the height is 25 millimeters. And here they are. This is going to be a quick one. I didn't really feel like changing my bars right now, so it's just going to be a matter of removing our top clamp, inserting these in, using the new bolts, and bolting the bars back down. So it's going to go really fast. So literally, it's just going to be a matter of removing these top bolts with a 12 millimeter, just loosening these four up. And then we're going to remove these top clamp, this top piece here, and then put the shims underneath them, and then the bars back on and bolt them back down. Let's do it. I always put a towel down to protect the gas tank. It's so easy. So I've got all these loosened up. So we take these screws off, and the handlebars will flop around. So we're just going to remove these top caps off. Set them aside, remove this top cap off, set it aside, and now we're going to put these pieces under the handlebars. Doesn't appear to be a front or a back to them. From what I can see, there's no indexing or anything. So we're going to slip this underneath the handlebars, and it'll raise it up, I believe, 25 millimeters. And then we'll just put the top caps on and bolt them down. So now I'm just going to slip this underneath the handlebar. So there you can see this side is slipped underneath the handlebar and this side is not. So now we're going to slip the other side on, and that's going to give me about the rise that I need. So here I set the one top cap on, and then we'll put our bolts in, and then I'll set the top cap on over here, and then we'll just use our new bolts and torque them down. So take your time and threading these. I put a little grease on there to help them out. You can put Loctite on, blue Loctite if you wanted to. It's a 6 millimeter. You just run those in, and what I like about this is you don't have to replace your cables or hydraulic lines or anything. You're just good to go. So it's important on these, you just go back and forth, snug up one, or tighten up one a little bit, go to this other one. I've already threaded these down by hand quite a bit, and then to the other side. And we're just going to go back and forth until they bottom out. And we're going to go snug but not crazy tight. You could always look up the torque settings for these, but I just go to where it stops and the threads quit turning and you're done. Now it's just a matter of putting these little cosmetic plugs in the end of these four bolts here, just to kind of clean up the install. So here's what these bar risers look like. They don't draw attention to themselves since they're black. I think they look actually very nice. And then from the other side, that's what they look like there. And from the top, they look very nice with those plugs in. I'll be putting my Honda pad on here, but no, it looks good. And I did take a little black paint and paint where there was anodized aluminum there, so it doesn't draw attention to the shiny areas. Just a little black universal touch-up paint. So with these bars raised a little bit, I feel like they're right where they should be. Standing felt better too, but ultimately it'll be a ride that will test how it feels. But getting your bars up is generally a good thing, especially on this bike. You almost have to get just a little rise. It doesn't take much, but just a little bit to get you in a little better riding position. But best yet, I didn't have to mess with changing throttle cable, clutch cable. That 25 millimeter rise is perfect. So we're going to give that a try and ride it. The bike actually looks like it's supposed to be there. Changing out the bars wouldn't be a bad thing either. Like some kind of a high bend series bar, that might be what I do down the road. But for now, I just wanted to get them up and do it quick and easy. And this is a good way to do it. Hope this helps, and keep riding.